Hey man, what's up?
Hello.
Now we're gonna have to talk English, man, considering you're from the Netherlands, I mean.
Yeah, I understand. I will, one sec, I will mute the stream so
All
I
these
don't
damn
hear it
English, or all these
twice.
damn Dutch people speaking perfect English.
Kinda awkward.
It's kinda awkward. Nah, man, it's fine. I kinda talk more English nowadays anyway than Dutch. It's cool. So how are you, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was really surprised when I got the right number.
You literally just subscribed, didn't you?
I just, yeah, just, I
While I was
saw.
downstairs getting water.
I'm sorry?
Like, I went downstairs to get water, and you just now subscribed, right?
Yeah, that's true.
There's people that have been subscribed since the very start that are very mad that they didn't get it. Oh well, well
Yeah.
played.
Uh, sorry, guys.
He's very
But
offended.
I wanted to try to subscribe earlier, but PayPal didn't accept my credit card. Like, I had to pay with a credit card.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
But
Sometimes
it's
PayPal is
just
kind of awkward. Anyways, man, how's StarCraft going? You got some good games, got some bad games, or?
it's going decently. I recently got promoted to diamond, so
Cool, cool. So some higher level
it's
coaching. That's good.
well. I
Well.
played random for like 2 years now, but I've been trying to main Zerg the last week and a half, I think.
Oh, okay. So, are you diamond with random or are you diamond with Zerg?
I got diamond with random, but after that I tried to main Zerg, so because in diamond you can't really continue with
Play
playing
play nine
random.
matchups.
Yeah,
It's
it's so
difficult.
tiring.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, cool. Um. Okay, could you join group LowkoTV on the EU server if you aren't already in there?
Um,
There's a lot of people in there
I
actually.
will search for it. Logo,
Yeah, it's a group. It's LowkoTV.
Logo TV.
Yep.
Okay. I'm in there now.
Cool. What's your nickname?
Topaz. Really easy.
Yeah, I would have never guessed.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's have a look. Oh, you already were a diamond finisher before as well.
Sorry?
You already finished once in Diamond League as well, it
Yeah,
says.
but that was in the Wings of Liberty. It was
Oh,
like
okay.
really long time ago.
Yeah. Things got a lot more difficult since then.
Yeah. But everyone, the average level really
Hmm.
got up as well.
Yeah, the average level is so much higher right now. I mean, I went down in ladder rank, so I definitely got a lot better. So it's kind of awkward like that, but it's cool. It's cool to see actually that you're random though. Like,
Oh, it was really hard to rank anything. It was
yeah, you played a lot of games as well.
it was
Like
hell.
200 games. I don't even know how many games have I played. How can you see that? A little bit more. Yeah, right around the same actually. You just have more wins. Cool. So do you play a lot? Yeah, you must play at least like a decent amount every day or something.
I think on average like 5, 6 at least, probably.
Like a day?
Yeah.
Oh, you played a
Was
ton last week. Gotta scroll through the last week. Of your match history. That's cool.
okay.
Okay, nice. Actually played a game earlier as well. Oh, it's 2v2.
Yeah, I play a lot of team games as well if I don't feel like ladder
Okay, cool.
for fans.
Mm-hmm. So is there like one matchup that you feel like everything is going horrible in? Because most of the time what we do is we can most of the time cover only one matchup in an hour. Because obviously if you're in Diamond League, I might be able to like figure out a couple of, minor mistakes that you're making, but it's not going to be any more than like hit more queen injects, right? So most of the time it's going to be strategy wise, especially in like Platinum and Diamond League, one matchup only that we can really cover.
Yeah,
Um,
like we don't have to cover the really basics.
no, obviously. So yeah, it kind of
Well,
depends on what your worst matchups is. Uh,
uh, there is.
Trying to figure out your where is that thing again? Match history, ladder, statistics. There we go. Was looking for your statistics. Okay, let me show the people on the stream as well. Your statistics are actually looking really nice.
Yeah, I looked at them and my Zerg's my best, so I tried to figure. Yeah, why not main Zerg? So
Yeah, 71% versus in Zerg versus Zerg. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
What do you do,
well,
man? Tell me your secrets.
well, yeah, just because I play random for a long time, I think my macro is quite a bit, just a bit higher than the average player
Hmm.
who mains one race.
Yeah, you obviously also understand like how the other matchups work.
Yeah, maybe that too. Yeah,
So statistically speaking, your ZVP.
is not that great. No.
No, but it depends though. Like sometimes, sometimes it might not reflect so much in the statistics because you only have a sample group of like 20 games. But if you feel like your CVP is the worst, we can obviously cover that.
Yeah, I see. I look at my stats and it's obvious against us. It's all my worst matchups,
Mm-hmm.
like with every race. So I think against us is my
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. And your Protoss itself is also the worst, I suppose. So
Yeah, it's not that great.
yeah, but the other stuff is pretty cool though. Like 71% versus Zerg and like almost 70% versus Terran is pretty crazy too. So if we manage to figure out what is wrong in your ZVP, I mean, you should be
Yeah.
able to hit like at least like top 8 diamonds still this season. I would imagine. Like if you maintain 70% win across all matchups, there's absolutely no way why you wouldn't.
Yeah, but I've played some games against Diamond today, and it's like it pushes me so much more to my limits. Like
Hmm.
I got like an extra 40 APM just playing against Diamonds today.
Yeah, okay, I
So
understand what you mean.
it's,
Let's see.
it's really
Uh,
it's feeling uncomfortable right now a bit.
yeah, it's because probably like you when did you get promoted? Like last week, did you say?
Last Wednesday or something.
Yeah, so you instantly start facing people that are way better than you. Yeah, you actually had a crazy winning streak last week. When I look at your match history, that's like mostly green. So yeah, guys, we're gonna need a Protoss player. Most of the time, that's the easiest. The very first game that we play, I'm not going to do very much. I'm just gonna sit here and watch kind of what you do. And then most of the time, the second game that we play and the third or the fourth, kind of depending on how long it takes. We can go over a couple of things first, and I will be able to like tell you what to build when, and maybe help you that way. But it kind of depends. But most of the time, we need like a starting point. So we're gonna need someone to play against. Now, obviously, we need a Protoss player. It's going to be pretty tricky to get a Protoss player in a Zerg stream. But if there's any Diamond level Protoss right now in the chat, feel free to join group LowkoTV on the EU server. And I'll invite you into a part. Oh, I would like to play. I am mid-diamond Protoss. That was quick. Awesome. Let me invite you into a party. He calls it mid-diamond and he's rank 9 in Diamond League. I mean.
Let's stop.
Okay. So what do you usually do in ZVP? Do you have like one go-to matchup, or one go-to build, or?
I mostly try like I have a really macro style of play. I can't cheese, so I try to get 3 bases and play reactively most of the time.
That's a good thing though. Like you can't cheese. That is can never be a bad thing in my opinion.
Yeah, because if you want to try to rank up as random, you can't really cheese every game. You have to have a steady play.
Yeah, I understand. So you usually go to 3 bases. Then like, what is your mid-game army composition? Do you have like one go-to composition, or?
I look if they expand, and if they do, I try to tech up a bit, but mostly it's Mutas, Ling.
Okay, cool.
Most of the time.
Cool. Do you have a map you prefer playing on?
Not really, but I don't like some maps.
Okay, do you like Habitation Station?
Station is fine. It's fine. That's with the gold, right?
Yeah, that's with the gold base. I don't know. We can just figure out a couple of the maps while we go. Habitation Station, Overgrowth, Merry-Go-Round. Those are pretty solid CVP maps.
Yeah, Overgrowth is fine, but I don't like the 2-player map with the King Sajin or something.
Yeah. That doesn't feel like a Zerg map or like a StarCraft map.
Yeah.
Anyways, whenever I talk too much, feel free to just tell me to shut up. I sometimes do tend to talk a lot during the game. And besides that, just try and like play the best you can. I know it's gonna be a bit tricky when like someone is. No, you're not. I know it's kind of tricky when you know there's a lot of people watching you when you're normally just in your room playing by yourself, you know. But
Yeah.
just try and ignore that, and
It's nerve-wracking. Yeah.
let's hope Jumanji isn't watching this stream while we do this thing. You're like hard count is everything perfect. It's like, God damn it, Jumanji. Anyways, you ready, man?
I'm ready.
Cool. People that channel like Jumanji is a Protoss. We won't shoot him very much.
Gets a lot of hate.
No, man. Obviously not. It's cool that there are actually not just Zergs tuned into the stream, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, if you play random every race imba.
Yeah. I don't think that's how it works. Okay. Who is playing on the wooden computer? That's the question right now. Considering you have a high quality microphone, you probably have a good computer as well, so we will blame Jumanji. He's not hearing this anyway, don't worry. So what do you usually see from Protoss? Is it like one standard build that you see, or is it like most of the time the same thing?
It's often 2 base, or just they out macro me with like super late game death ball stuff.
Okay, so either like 2 base all-ins or, you know, just macro.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like, yeah, if they turtle and I can't really punish them, or punish an early third or something.
That's good.
He's taking a while.
Yeah, yeah, he is taking a while. He might have disconnected or something.
Loading up that wall hack or stream cheat.
A wall hack in StarCraft? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I was confused with Call of Duty.
Oh man. I remember in Call of Duty 4 there was so much wall hacking and just aim botting and all that shit and it made me quit. I think he disconnected.
Pressure got him. Oh, he's still here.
Oh, he's here.
Slowly but surely.
The precious coaching time. Oh, he's actually here. Cool. He's like slowing down the computer or slowing down the game right away. No, I'm just gonna watch this game from your point of view. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I like that that along the keyboard, man. That's good.
Yeah, setting hotkeys.
That's good.
So I hope he has the stream closed.
I hope so. I think so.
Okay. So do you often go 15 hatch or 14 pool?
You know, like that's the problem. I tend to go for a hatchery first, even though I have told myself to never do it again. I don't feel like, especially if you're playing macro, which I also prefer to do. I don't like playing versus cannon rushes, right? And the difference between a hatchery first and a pool first is literally like 1 or 2 larvae.
Yeah.
It's pretty much nothing. So I would pretty much always go for a pool first.
Except like frost or something. Yeah.
Yeah. On Frost I sometimes play like 3 hatch before pool or something. He's so nervous. Relax. Guys, calm down. There's only like 500 people watching. Oh no, it's 400. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, just try and play it like a normal game, man. But yeah, I'm watching the game through your vision as well. The only thing I got is the production tab. So I can kinda see what he does, but...
yeah.
Well, what key setup do you run, by the way? Just the standard, or?
I believe so. I use the key left to from the 1 as the base key somehow.
Oh, like the tilde key?
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, okay. So just the standard hotkeys. Okay, cool. Do you use the camera hotkeys for the like F1 for your main base?
I tried it, but I can't really reach the F4, etc. Forge, Nexus. He went Nexus first. Okay. Oh, fuck. So should I go free hatch now? Before
I would pretty much always go 3 hatch in these sort of situations, yeah. Because you said you prefer macro, right? So.
Yeah. Yeah, you went an early pool or early nexus as well, so.
Yep.
Do you take the gold or?
No, I always just take the normal base on this one.
Yeah.
So yeah, in this game I'm just mostly like watching you, you know, like just sort of trying to figure out like your IDs and whatnot, and then in the next games I will be able to like tell you better what to do. Most of the time what it comes down to, especially in like Diamond League and whatnot, is not so much the gameplay or the macro, because your macro seems to be pretty solid already. But most of the time it's mostly things like scouting and like timings of the Protoss and whatnot. Now, it obviously helps you play Protoss yourself, so you know that if you go for a Stargate, you can't go for a Robo, and that might seem very obvious, but a lot of people are not aware that like if a Protoss commits to Diamond League or to like a Stargate, they can't also throw down a Robo on 2 bases, and that's like pretty good to understand. So you kind of know how Protoss works.
Oh crap.
Well, so far so good.
Need another queen. Should I scout the main or?
I would actually always double Overlord scout. So most of the time you scout right around 6 to 6.5 minutes. That's kind of like the standard time. So that's exactly what you're doing right now.
Okay. Oh. Ah, I've got speed.
No worries, man. No worries. I like the way you've been droning up so far. That's good. A lot of people have like an oh shit moment where they see, you know, one's a lot. Okay, so you saw a chrono boost right there on the warp gate, right?
One gateway, yeah. But I don't think that. Forge. Not a lot. I couldn't click that one. Okay.
Yeah, most of the time you gotta be a bit careful right there. So you saw there was no gas taken in the natural, you saw a chrono boost, and you saw a forge upgrade. So there's really only one build that he could go for. It's probably gonna be like a +1 zealot attack. And you know it's gonna be pretty tough to stop that without roaches. Yeah.
Stalker. Freebie.
Teleported home. Oh, you neglected that very nicely though.
Recall.
I like the way you go straight back into droning. Oh my god. Oh no, it's no! Just duck move, just duck move!
It seems he has a third. Or...
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay, so you think you can cancel it?
Probably. No. Okay. Oh, I overdroned a lot. Oh wow, forgot my lair. And now I got double. Should I punish that?
I think it's gonna be a bit too late right now. If you would have hit, if you would have like hit your injects all perfectly, I think you would have been able to just make only Zerglings and just cancel it. Which is like the strength of getting an early gas geyser for Zergling speed only. But you know, you gotta kind of decide that right away. Like if you don't decide it right away, it's too late, you know?
So it's best if I take a 4.
Yep.
Probably. Okay.
Yep. Just make sure you're always one base up on your opponent.
That's a hallucination, okay.
So are you gonna follow this up with like roaches, or are you gonna follow it up with?
I think I go Spire, but my
Okay.
lair is really late, so maybe I might go straight to
Your lair is not too late.
infestation.
It's okay. Just gotta make sure that you don't die to like a tree-based timing attack. Most of the time, the timing for the first Colossus is right around 11.5 minutes. So it's just sort of a good time to know.
Okay.
So that's when the first Colossus comes.
Okay.
Yep. So
Missing.
if he goes for anything but a Colossus timing attack, it's probably gonna hit before that. Because obviously, you need to keep that in mind.
One random immortal. Okay.
He said he was nervous.
Oh wow! Oh crap! Okay. Yeah.
I would take that immortal though. Ooh, he could have had it.
Okay, I have to abandon it. Ah, 1-1. I don't have 1-1. Ah, he got scared. Okay.
Yeah, why did he get scared? I don't know. I guess he's just playing it super safe. I like that actually. He just doesn't know about your gold.
Oh. Move.
Now he does.
I think I can have him.
We have a ton of units.
The question is... there we go, okay.
Okay, so from here on it gets a bit trickier, right? You do have a bigger economy than him. You just need to figure out what you want to do to make sure like he dies to this sort of stuff. So the one thing I would pretty much always do is go for Hydralisks. Because Hydras are, they're just too strong to miss out on. I would be a bit more careful as well with going Mutas. Because if you would have gone Mutas, basically with like the quicker lair timing that you were supposed to be going for, right? I think you would have died right here because you wouldn't have any roaches. You wouldn't have had any roaches. So he ended up making a pretty big micro mistake right there as well. He could have had that gold. But we will see. So you're always kind of curious if he follows this up with Colossus or not. Now either way, like Vipers are going to be good. If he decides to stick around with more Immortals, or if he decides to stick around with Colossus, Vipers are always a good choice. So, ooh,
I can't take that.
No, I would be very careful doing that. You want to be starting Roach Speed as well. I don't think you started that.
No, that's true.
They're a bit slow. Yep. I would go straight for a hive right now. Yep.
Yeah.
That hotkey, man.
Oh, my creeps rate is like non-existent. I don't know what to max out on. What should I?
Yeah, I thought so. Basically, a good army composition to go for would be Roach, Hydra, Viper. I don't think like your problem is definitely not macro. Like your macro is fine. Right now it's just kind of all over the place because there's someone yelling in your ear and whatnot. But, like your macro is cool. I'm sure you can figure it out. It's just like the matchup is kind of confusing for you, I suppose, right? Like it seems like the Protoss can do all kinds of stuff. And obviously, like if you max out with Mutas, you just sort of win, but.
Queen, run.
Okay, so there he is.
So he's probably has a pylon somewhere.
Ooh, you see him on the minimap? He's literally standing at the watchtower with an enormous army.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It was like a huge ass red blob on the map, but he decided to go back again. He's playing so careful.
Oh, I see the pylon. They get some spawns. Oh, another one. Okay, nice.
Okay, nice splitting up of the just roaches. It's nice.
Oh, kill it. So I think he probably has a third or fourth, I mean.
Most likely. Yep, he does.
Okay.
I used my my map hack skills right there.
Yeah.
So right now the Protoss just now maxed out, right? Which means we're kind of screwed. I mean, obviously you missed a ton of Queen injects in this game as well. There's a lot of Larva available, but that's so cool. You're gonna have to try and max out as soon as possible as well, though. But
I don't know.
So is this like usually how your games go, you think?
I would probably have max on something and trade. I have a huge bank, so.
Mm-hmm. So how come you don't max out?
I don't know what to max out on. That's,
okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So you're
like,
trying. Okay. What I would go for pretty much always is Roach, Hydra, Viper.
I don't use fibers a lot.
Yeah, you should. Vipers are really, really good. Okay, that's good. And then make more Roaches and more Hydras. Okay, good.
I should. Extra free base because I can.
Mm-hmm.
One left.
Okay, there he is.
That's it. And vibes are too late. Well. Yeah, this is a massacre. Okay.
Yeah, let's just GG it and actually jump into the replay. It's probably easiest.
Toss, man. Toss.
No, man. Definitely not toss. We can figure this out. Like your multitasking and your macro are actually pretty damn good. Like your drone timings and whatnot are solid. Like those are the two most important things. Obviously we're flooding a lot of minerals and gas right there for a while, but that's so cool.
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem though is like not really knowing what you want to go for, what you want to go for, and then just sort of committing to two roads, right? Because first off you started like upgrading melee attacks, and then later on you were like, oh shit, I actually need to go Roach Hydra, and now I need to actually start going for ranged attack or missile upgrades.
Yeah. It's hard to decide on what composition I would like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have a plan like every game.
I think it's good to have that though. I think let's actually choose me for a second. Okay. Remove it for a party because it takes a long time. But I wrote down a couple of things that you could be working on. And that would actually change things quite significantly. Because I actually thought he was gonna go... Like, we saw him go for, like, a chrono boost on the warp gate. We saw a chrono boost on the forge. And then, you know, you saw no gases in the natural.
Yeah.
So at that point, there's only really one strategy. And I thought he was gonna go for, like, a 4-gate with +1 zealots. And I think that would have already killed you. But I guess that's, like, sort of the strategies you see a lot in Diamond League. Where people copy the programmers a lot more and just sort of attack. And you're like, oh shit, what do I do?
Yeah, it's not really the same executed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So early game was all cool. Early game was all fine. I'm not gonna discuss that so much. So the one thing I first want to go over is trying to figure out what build your opponent is going for, okay? After that we will discuss what sort of army composition you will go for, but exactly what you were doing with the overlords is what you need to be doing to figure out what's happening. So even though you didn't really scout any gateways go up, even though you didn't really scout much of anything, you still could have guessed what your opponent could have gone for, okay? So normally the time for Overlord Scouts is right now. Exactly what you're doing, okay? Normally between you know, 6 to 6:30 is a standard Overlord Scout timing. So what you're doing right here is correct. But I guess it's kind of difficult to figure out what you're looking for, right? If you don't just straight up see a Stargate.
I didn't say any tech or something.
Yeah. So the one thing you can always see, no matter what happens, is the gas timings. Okay?
Yeah.
There are a couple of gas timings that are really useful to know from a Protoss. That will basically tell you exactly what build they're going for. That is oftentimes why they call like Zerg a map hack, because even though you don't see a Stargate go down, just by this, like considering the gas geyser timing so it is natural, you can figure out pretty much every build he's going for. So right now you fly in with these Overlords, and you see, okay, there's no gas geysers taken, right? Okay, well here you can see it, right, with that Overlord in the natural. You see, okay, there's no gases taken. He's taking one right now, whatever.
Yeah.
At this point, you can sort of start thinking about what your opponent could be going for. So, if you wanted to go for, let's say an Immortal Sentry push, you know, like an Immortal Sentry all-in, can he afford that off of no gases in the natural? No, he cannot.
You need at least 3, yeah.
Yeah, you need at least 3, but most of the time they will go 4 if they're gonna go heavy in the Sentry. So, Sentry Immortal is not possible. Could he go Stargate off of, you know, off of this? Probably also not. Because
gas heavy,
yeah, most of the time they also need more gases for that. So whenever you see, let's say you fly in these Overlords around 6 minutes, and you see that there's absolutely no gases taken in the natural. You gotta be thinking, okay, what does that mean? It means he's getting a lot of minerals.
Yeah, gateway heavy play.
Yeah, or like a really quick third.
Oh yeah, okay.
But it's important to realize that, you know, like you scout and you see no gases, he could be going for a gateway push, or he could be going for a really quick third base. The opposite is also true. Let's say you fly in around 6.5 minutes and you see double gas geysers taken in a natural. That obviously means that he's gonna something, you know, he's going something gas heavy.
Yeah, big tech. Yeah.
But it also instantly means that it's not gonna be gateways. And that is pretty important to realize. Does that make sense? Because if he's taking the double gases in the natural, he's going for something gas heavy, so there's no way he can actually make like 5 gateways and hit you in the face.
Yeah.
Not for the time being, because, you know, he just cannot afford it with that much gas.
So I should, if he takes both gas, I should scout a later time to check what kind of tech he's getting.
Yeah, so if you see 2 gases right now, most of the time you will either see like a robotics or a Stargate. Yeah, those are like the most common ones. And if you really don't see it, just put like down a blind spore crawler in every base. I mean, better safe than sorry, right? If he goes for like an Oracle and you just sort of get caught off guard, it's not worth it. I know the pro gamers will never make a blind spore crawler, but if you really don't know what he's going for, you're not sure if it's Stargate or robotics, just simply make a spore crawler in every base. It's not a big cost.
Yeah.
But that's like the first most important thing to realize. That if you scout the gases in the natural, even though you might not see a robotics facility, and even though you might not see a Stargate, you can still sort of put him on one build, okay?
Yeah, so the most important thing to scout with your Overlord is the gas in the natural.
Yeah, I would scout those at the very least. Like, obviously, you put that one in the main as well to try and figure out what he's going for. But the gases, you can always scout. You can always think about what he could be going for.
Okay, yeah.
That as far as a Roach Warren timing. In this game, I believe you got a Roach Warren around 7.5 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, it was quite late, I think.
Yeah. So right there it goes down. The normal Roach Warren timing is always between 6 and 6.5 minutes. The reason for that is just simply because it lines up with this exact attack right here. A Roach Warren takes about a minute to build, and you could actually counter these +1/+1 zealots. So you always want to be getting your Roach Warren right between 6 to 6:30. So I will actually write it down as well on Skype. So first off, gas geysers in the natural, Roach Warren between 6 to 6:30. That's like sort of a number that you can just put in your head and just sort of, you know, be happy.
Yeah, okay.
Then besides that, another thing I wrote down as well is the third base timing of a Protoss. So another number that, like another timing that's just nice to know is right around 9 to 9:30 is the normal time that that base goes up. So between 9 to 9:30, standard third base timing. So let's say, for example, you scout. I don't know exactly what time he takes it. Yeah, see, he takes it right around 9.5 minutes. But let's say right now you're scouting for his third base, and at 9.5 minutes you do not see it go down. At that point, there's really only one thing he can do. If he's not taking a third, he's gonna do a 2-base attack, right? Because 9:30 is the absolute latest that they take the third base at.
Okay.
So you always want to be scouting right around 9 to 9.5 minutes, whether or not there's a third base up. And if you do not see it up, you can assume it's going to be a 2-base all-in, which hits a little bit later.
Okay. Around like 11, 12 or?
Yeah, it
later?
depends on what kind of attack he's going
Okay,
for.
yeah.
But most of the time, right around 10-ish minutes. But at that point, like, let's say right now you scout and you're like, oh shit. It's actually 8.5 minutes right now. I misread that. But let's say you scout around 9.5 minutes and you're like, oh shit, there's absolutely nothing there. What you do is just start making non-stop units.
Yeah, okay. Like Roach Hydra or
Yeah.
something else?
Like,
Okay.
that's the last thing I guess we need to discuss for now. I wrote down a couple more things, so it's not really relevant. What I would always go for is Roach Hydra Viper. And the reason for that is just because it's probably the best all-round unit composition versus Protoss. I mean, there are some situations that you can go Muta, and there's some situations you can go for, you know, like quick hive or whatever. But most of the time, you need to first hold that 2-base attack, and then you can start transitioning into something else. So whenever you hit Lair, which was a bit late this game, you just instantly want to throw down the Infestation Pit, or not the Infestation Pit, the Hydra list down, and start producing Hydras. Yeah, I will actually be able to tell you that during the game anyway, so it doesn't really matter all that much. But for now, just keep in mind, the gas timing's in as natural, and, you know, just try and think really hard what your opponent could be going for. And then, the third base timing of your opponent.
Yeah, like it's now 8:35, 8:30 to get.
Yeah, so at this point, you kind of know, okay, he's been ridiculously greedy. Right now, we see it at 8.5 minutes, means that he doesn't have any units. If you take a look at, like, the unit tab right now, there's literally 2 Salots, 5 Sentries, and a Stalker.
Yeah.
So if you would have, you know, made only Zerglings right now, you would have gotten a cancel on that 100%. There's absolutely no way you can stop that.
But I was too late with reacting. Yeah, okay.
So let's say you see this exact same thing happening on around 9.5 minutes. He will have enough units to defend that.
Yeah, so I shouldn't have reacted then. Okay.
Yeah, so in this case, I would have reacted right away. And then the last thing I would also do is actually go for a little bit of a timing attack, no matter what. So what that means is that once you throw down the lair, you throw down an evolution chamber as well, or 2 evolution chambers, and you start upgrades. And then right when the lair finishes, you either build a Hydralisk Den, or you go for Roach Speed. And that way your upgrades will actually line up with the Hydralisk Den or with the Roach Speed. Does that make any sense, what I'm saying right there?
Yeah, like a beetje to synchronize.
Yeah, so you actually have everything synchronized. And what you do is, while you're actually waiting for all the upgrades to finish, you make non-stop units, and then you timing attack onto his third. But I will be able to actually like guide you through that during the game, so that's cool. Okay, so I know it's a lot of information, but just try it. Just try and figure it out. Obviously, I'm gonna be able to tell you what to do anyway. Let's see. What was his name again? Oh. Let's see if he wants to play another game. Same map, different map.
Overgrowth.
Cool.
Been a while since I played that one.
People in the chat, coach a bit Dutch for God's sake. I mean, there will probably be like 50 people in the chat that understand Dutch, guys, but als we nou in één keer Nederlands gaan praten, snapt niemand er geen zak meer van.
Ja, moet voor iedereen goed zijn.
Okay.
Oh, let me switch to Zerg.
You ready, sir? Okay, well, we have another 2 minutes before the game actually starts, so we got this. But yeah, this time around, I'm just gonna watch it through your vision as well, but I will sort of like tell you what to make at what timing.
Okay. So is there a way to punish next first if you go pool first?
Nope,
like,
not really.
Not really? Okay. You just take a quick third.
Yeah, that's kind of like the punishment, I suppose. Because if they go Nexus first, they cannot really punish your third base at all.
Yeah, but the Mama Ship Core is...
Yeah, it doesn't really deal damage. It's just annoying. It like tickles. It's basically like a flying sentry. They don't actually kill stuff. Jumanji is playing with a potato. I don't think it's that bad. See, it was a lot faster this time around. Okay, so I still want to go for a pool first, and after that a hatchery.
Yeah, okay. Do you take the third to the right, or...?
I would always take the third to the right, yeah. The one in the middle is a bit too greedy, I think. Yeah, so imagine he took it at 8 minutes. Look at, yeah, you know, you could have basically looked at that army he had at 8.5 and just subtracted 2 zealots off of that. So he would have had 1 stalker and 5 sentries. I mean, Zerglings just murdered that.
CFC, I really like CFC on this map.
You like the 9 pool? Or
No. It's just, I don't know. I always get my third quicker than theirs. So.
I always really like this one, yeah.
It's a steady map.
I can defend it without any problems for most of the time. Did he just respond to what I said?
Oh.
He could be listening to the stream. Okay, next time at 15, you want to be getting the hatchery.
Oh, you go hatchery first?
No. I meant after the spawning pool. So, right now.
Probe incoming. Out the gateway, of course.
Or in like a low pylon. I don't know. We'll see. I already put that second overload of yours in position behind his main base. Because keep in mind, we want to be scouting around 6 minutes, right? So your second overlord that is now flying towards your third base.
I'm looking for proxies. I have.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right here, if you can see it.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. Okay, want to get a queen.
Yeah, do you go queen or overlord first?
First an overlord, yeah. Usually okay. Actually stop droning slightly earlier, but it's really no difference. So queen and then a set of zerglings.
Should go. Okay. Oh.
Okay, so the one thing we need to figure out right now is whether or not he goes for Nexus first again, or if he's gateway expanding. So it looks like he's gateway expanding. So just keep that gas going, and mine 100 gas, and we will delay the third a little bit. Right now we don't need a third because we already are base up, right? So, and just try and scout for that probe indeed. Cool. Okay, another queen and inject. Cool. And another overlord.
Yeah, the 26 overlord is tricky.
Yeah, it's always make it around 22, 23-ish. Okay, so we saw the Nexus go down right there, right around 4 minutes. It's like the standard timing after your gateway expand, so it's cool.
I take a third.
I would wait a little bit with it, just to be safe, but just keep on droning right now. You need to get your money down though. It's already starting to float a little bit. Okay, inject in the natural.
Go
and drone. Okay, want to start link speed, and you actually want to pull like 2 drones off the gas geyser. I would make a third queen as well in the natural, so you can just keep on droning. And this is when you can start thinking about getting a third. Because right now you won't have any money for a bit. Also, yeah, take the watchtower. And maybe scout at his front to figure out what's up. Now keep in mind he listened to the analysis perfectly, so he could be hard countering it.
Should I inject or creep?
I would actually let on one creep tumor first. Yep.
Uh,
And I would also go for a third base right now. First rounds though, first rounds. Cool. Okay, so fly in an overlord right now and see what's up.
okay, right here.
Okay, I want to put the drones back in the gas geyser. And start the third base up. And I was also flying that overlord in the natural of his. Okay, next up you want to be getting a roach warren as well, so that's right around 6.5 minutes. Okay, good. Want to start a second gas.
Crap.
Yeah, and you want to make a whole lot of links right now.
Warp gate down.
Okay.
Should I start the evolution chamber or?
No, I wouldn't actually. Like right now we can see there's no gases taken in the natural. Is there a second gas taken in the main? Can you see that? Nope. So that means he's gonna go for one big all-in right now. You could even consider cancelling the third base. It's up to you. But he's gonna go completely all-in. I would cancel the third if you're gonna go spine. Cool.
Yeah, really?
Just start roaches. Yeah, just start roaches as many as possible. The only thing you need to do right now is hold this.
Yeah, but I didn't see his gateway, so I don't know where they are. Is he not taking a quick third, maybe?
Well, if they go for one gas only, they really only have one strategy you can go for. Make sure you hit max saturation, exactly, yeah. But there's really only one strategy you can go for. Try and snipe down the proxy pylon probe. We also see his mothership core moving out right now, so there's definitely a push coming. Make sure your roaches and whatnot are sitting behind the spine crawler. And I would actually run a Zergling just through the middle of the map to figure out what's up. If he's really not gonna do anything, we can transition into a lair as well, but it'll be very surprising.
I don't see a whole lot. Should I take gas or?
Yeah, I would actually take a gas right now.
Oh, queen, you know.
And,
okay, I see him coming.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, cool. So, you could actually overrun him quite easily.
Yeah, my spines are actually.
Yeah, you can start voting up again as well. Okay, retake the third.
Should I double expo or?
No, I would just take one. You might want to spoof the spine crawlers up as well. Okay, good. And hit those queen injects and start droning up like crazy. I mean, he's just being annoying right now.
Oh, my third is wrong.
Well spotted. Okay, so try and figure out what he's up to. Take a look at your overlords. He did take the gases right there in the natural, so he's following it up with something.
A lot of stalkers.
Yep. I would actually get roach speed right now and a hydro list then, and a whole lot of drones.
Evo chamber?
Yep. Also get an Evo chamber and scout his third base, because we really need to know what's up. If he's not taking a third base, we need to be pretty careful.
Oh man. Supply block.
Oh, that's okay. He's not gonna attack for a while anyway. Okay, is there a third? There's no third. So right now you kind of want to figure out what's up.
He wants to take him.
Okay, if he wants to take it, or he looks like he wants to take it, make sure you make drones. As many as possible. Don't attack, you don't want to attack. Just re-rally everything to the third. Actually, might want to put those in the natural, but it's okay.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, what much. So.
Ooh, you need to figure out whether or not he's taking a third though. Like, try and run one of these Zerglings around. Just one of them. Yep, good.
Okay, I got an upgrade.
Okay, is he going for a third? If he isn't going for a third, he's gonna go for probably a big attack very soon. I've actually delayed those gases, you don't need them yet. Yeah, there's no third.
No third.
Okay, make sure you make only units from here on out. Okay, I would cancel those gases. Those are not necessary. And ooh, it's gonna be a really difficult one. Messed up the macro a little bit in this one.
Force field. Oh crap. Go to wrong.
Inject. I don't think we can hold this, to be honest.
No.
It might just be a bit too high. There's like a super late Immortal Sentry all in right here. But it was kind of obvious what went wrong right there, right? I mean, you had a pretty big advantage after holding that initial aggression, but after that we were just sort of blind, right? Like you didn't really know what he was going to follow it up with.
I had too many roaches probably instead of hydras.
Yeah. So basically, whenever you try and hold an all-in like that, what you're trying to do first is get a bigger economy than him up. So whenever you hold a big aggressive push like he was doing, you just make non-stop drones for a little while until you have a bigger economy than him. And once that happens, you just start making non-stop units. And you actually did have a bigger economy than him at the end, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if you take a look at workers active.
Quite the same, I think.
Resource.
Yeah. Oh, workers, yeah.
It could have been a little bit bigger than that. But basically what you try and get is 2 bases fully saturated, and then the third one with about, 10-ish drones. And then you just start making non-stop units. If you would have done that exactly, I think you would have been able to hold it right there. Because at that point, like, when you have a bigger economy than your opponent, the longer the game goes on, you will just be able to, produce more stuff. Does that make sense?
Those 10 drones would have made the difference at the third.
Yeah. So they would have actually, just outproduced him pretty much. And other than that, obviously, like the watchtower was a big thing. I didn't want to hammer on like the little tiny things, but you always want to try and take both of the watchtowers.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to try it again? Okay, not too demotivated yet.
No, it's fine. Cool. I will get one hopefully.
Yeah, let's try it again. Just try the first map or whatever. We can go Frost. Is Frost cool?
Frost. Yeah, sure. ZVP.
Tough one. But like the consideration of you scouting the main base and the natural right there was good. The roach warren timing was good, but he just played a completely different game as he did in game 1, which is what happened.
Oh. Zerg.
So much love.
Yeah. It's a game.
Spread love, spread creep, right?
I prefer like muraling on this map.
Let's try and play Roach Hydra Viper though if we get there.
Yeah, okay.
It's probably easier.
So big, you need mobile stuff.
Yeah, you could play that on this map if you wanted to, but just for coaching's sake.
Yeah, okay. We're trying to learn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Lucky you made a video at this build. I did. Well spotted, Jumanji.
2 base road.
Or does he mean his Immortal Sentry all in? If that was an Immortal Sentry all in, it was so late. There's still people discussing that you literally just subscribed and instantly got the coaching.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, so let's try and play the exact same game as the previous one. On this map, it's more likely that he goes for a Forge Fast Expand or like a Nexus first. This is why I picked it, pretty much. Like, so hopefully he will show a little bit more of a macro game without all the tricky Protoss shenanigans. Because I think you can figure that out without someone yelling in your ear, right? It's mostly like the mid game and then like the late game transition that I hoped we would be going for. But
should you go pool or hatch first?
I would go pool first every time. Just try and go pool first every time. If you're feeling lucky, you can go for hatchery first. Just accept the fact that a cannon rush will probably insta kill you. They are both Dutch, for sure. This is Loko's cousin. Guys, there's a lot of people in the Netherlands. Okay, so I want to go for the natural. Cool. If you're in a country that small, you know everyone. I don't think it works like that, guys. I don't know 17 million people. Okay, I want to get an overload right now instead of a drone. Oh, usually you want to go for the overload right now, but it doesn't really matter. Now, once the what is it called? The spawning pool finishes, you want to make a queen and a set of Zerglings. Just
extracted trick or?
Yeah, I wouldn't. It's not really worth it at this point. So that's usually why I delay that, so you can instantly start it, but it's cool. So what you do usually is actually send those Zerglings towards the third base that you're gonna take, and then once the Zerglings spawn, you send a drone right around, right to the third.
To my third?
Yep, to your third. So once these links spawn, you send the drone behind it. So like the Zerglings sort of guide the way. So I would send a drone right now after.
Okay.
What's up, Nevermore? Hold on, Nevermore.
Oh, which third actually?
This one is cool. Doesn't matter. Okay, wanna start another queen? And then with that drone, you make that into a third. So that way, you're for sure you don't get blocked. Okay. Oh, kill that. That is very nice. Overlord. Okay. And right now, you re-rally everything to the natural. And I would actually send these Zerglings straight across the map because we need to figure out what he's going for. But re-rally everything to the natural. And start making drones. Did make an overlord, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Inject. Almost. Bam. Perfect.
I got an overlord coming. Oh.
Yes, at 31 you make another one. Yeah, that works as well. Cool. Okay, so far this is usually exactly what a 3-hatch opener looks like. So next up, what you do, once this first inject in a natural pops off, you lay down a creep tumor with that queen, and you start another queen. Okay,
Forge cannon.
It's a Forge Fast Expand.
Okay.
Okay, so start the natural, a queen. Just lay down a creep tumor and then walk that one to the third. Exactly. Okay, run.
Gas or?
Nope, we don't get gases until 44 supply. So 44 supply is usually around 6 minutes. So try and hit 44 supply before 6 minutes. Because that way you know you're doing good. So you actually hit that easy. So that means this is easily Master League level so far, your macro. Okay, want to start double gas? I would get it in natural. I would get it in natural. Well, it's just easier.
Oh crap, didn't pay.
And you want to fly in that overlord. Take a look at the overlord. There's no gases taken, okay?
Okay.
That's important to note. So that's a bit of a miss micro right there. Okay, I want to start like 3 overlords at a time right now. And start one more big round of drones.
Okay.
Cool. And you want to start the Roach Warren as well. I should have said that a bit earlier, but...
evolution or?
No, just a Roach Warren. So considering we didn't see any gases in the natural, you gotta make sure you start link speed first. If you would have seen double gas in the natural, you would go for a lair first. But start link speed, and I would also start, a couple of units right now because we really need to get some scouting done. Make sure to take those wedge towers and you check for the third base. Okay, want to start a lair with your next 100 gas? And flying that Overlord and try and figure out what he's up to, because we are practically blind right now. Okay. I want to start a lair, and then non-stop units, because I don't think this is a good situation. Okay, the mothership core is on your side of the map, you see that?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so you want to start non-stop units, that is like the biggest tell ever.
Oh yeah, I can.
Put those Overlords out of the way, yeah. And make like 2 more Overlords. And if you can kill that proxy... Okay, Overlords. Okay, and start non-stop units. He's nervous as hell. Just run out, never go off creep. Oh, well, just attack move now, I suppose. But you never really want to go off creep.
Okay.
Okay, whenever you can, just pull back.
Oh,
yep. Never go off creep, it's not necessary at all.
Okay.
Okay. So, I want to start 2 more gas guys, it's in my 3rd.
A bit busy, sorry.
I know.
Okay, I got.
And then non-stop units, non-stop units. Roaches for as long as you can, and then links. This is definitely gonna be an all-in.
Should I get spine or?
No, I would not. If you feel like that, I would get a macro hatchery instead. And just push him back off the creep every time. So keep in mind, right now, you are mining more than him, okay? That means that the longer this goes on, you will be able to win. You just need to try and buy time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, queen, go back. He has no sentry, so. Oh,
links.
Okay, I'm pretty much committed now. I don't have enough.
Yeah, that's the difference right there between like low diamond and like high diamond, I suppose.
Yeah.
The way you played that was very, very well, though.
But I think I outround.
You could have held it. You could have held it. Yeah, it's just a slight difference. But yeah, don't let this these kind of games get you down, because this guy is pretty much like a league higher than you, right? Like you said, you're not really comfortable in diamond yet, and he's like rank 8 diamond, I believe. So he's obviously pretty good at the game.
Yeah. And I've been maining.
Yeah.
Not maining, Zerg. Actually.
But yeah, like drone-wise and like macro-wise, that was very solid. It was just like that moment right there where things got a bit out of hand, right? Yeah, let's have a super quick look at the replay. So hopefully I will be able to, like, you know, explain why.
"55 rounds, you mostly want to stop at 50, right? Something like that."
Yeah, right around 50-ish is a good number. Because he will only have around 40 on 2 bases, right? So, just that extra little bit of droning. So your drone count was pretty much spot on, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but, you know, the Overlord scouts were pretty good as well, except that you forgot about them a little bit. But the timings on them were good. Rose Warren timing was good, Lair and Link speed timing were good. It was just the macro that messed up a little bit.
Should I have pulled drones, maybe, or?
Once you know that you're lost,
yeah,
I guess it's good,
at
but
the time of attack.
yeah, it's kind of tricky, because at that point you kind of give away the advantage, right? Like, if he kills drones, then it's very hard to stop. I don't think you should have had to, though.
I was like 10 works ahead, I think, but I had third base, so...
I think so too, yeah.
If I had lost, then maybe...
But macro-wise, that was a lot more solid than like an hour ago.
Maybe I should have... yeah, I got the watchtower too late, but...
Yeah. Well, that's because I'm like talking to you, right? You forget like things you usually do, such as taking watchtowers. The one thing that I already said during the game, I suppose, but pretty much what you always want to do, like when you take a look at income, it's actually only 6 harvests more, but you're getting a significant amount more because of the third base. Yeah. But what you pretty much always want to make sure you do is just buy as much time as possible and never ever leave creep. So right there, I would put these links back pretty much right away. Unless you can get a kill on that probe and prevent him from putting down that pylon, I would never ever leave creep like that.
Yeah, okay, I could have just waited.
Yeah, so this was a bit too greedy, I suppose.
Ah. Okay, got some.
Yeah, so this is just a bit too greedy. You're losing a lot of units here for no reason.
Yeah.
If
I wasn't creep, I could have probably surrounded him.
Yeah, because if you look at your eco, like, you're pretty much spot on, right? You can basically produce non-stop links and non-stop roaches right now. And your upgrades are about to finish, or you know,
yeah,
mid speed.
Yeah.
There's just a couple of missed micros and a bit too greedy. Well, getting a sentry right there is huge, actually. But right here.
Yeah, here.
Run! Oh, actually, that went well.
Caught in the middle.
But yeah, in these sort of situations, always focus on macro over micro. You know, even though you killed a couple of sentries right there, if you're flooding 700 minerals at the cost of it, it's probably not going to be worth it.
Couldn't make roaches. I believe I got my gases.
Yeah, you should have. Yeah, most of the time you get a gas geyser a bit earlier, but I could show you how to defend it if you want.
Sure.
I think I should be able to. I mean, I'm gonna have to set the hotkeys up again, but right on this point, you know how to play Protoss, you said so.
Yeah. Well, Protoss is my worst race.
Okay, let's give it a try.
I can't look up or down. Is that?
Oh, I don't know. We can take control. Okay, did you see his hotkey setup? I mean, it's very clear. Not much to be said.
His hotkey? Or?
Yeah, his hotkeys. Because you're gonna be playing the Protoss.
Well, I can't. I click on him, but I can't see his hotkey.
He got 3 for warp gates and 4 for.
Just F2 and A move, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So hopefully I'll be able to show you right here.
It's so weird. I have to.
I know. It's just for like argument's sake. I think, like, economically speaking, you were solid.
I can't look up and down. It's.
You can't?
No, not right now. I can't. Screen doesn't.
Oh, I don't know.
Well.
Oh, well, you want to give it a try?
Enable mouse invert. It seems fine. Well, I hope it's good. So.
Let's just give it a try.
Oh, right. Oh wait, I can't look up or down. It sucks.
You can't look up and down. What do you mean?
No, I don't know. I probably hit something. Enable. Oh wow, what's this? I assume it's gameplay. Or?
I have no idea, man. I've never. What do you mean, like look up and down, like zooming in?
Like if my mouse is at the edge of the screen, it doesn't go up.
It's controls, and then scrolling, mouse scroll speed.
It's on 70%.
Oh. You're running 70% too? I thought I was the only one. Everyone always runs like 40. I'm like, dang, I can't spend.
No, that's way too slow. Enables.
I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
Or maybe confined. Are you like running 2 monitors?
No, I just have the single one.
I don't know. Oh, people are saying you need to alt tab out and alt tab back in.
Alt tab out. And alt tab in. Well.
You want to give it a try? I don't know. It's not really worth spending like 20 minutes over anyway. Oh.
No.
Such a BM on pause.
Yeah, sorry. It doesn't work.
Oh well. I just wanted to show you that you did have like enough resources to hold it at this point, and enough
maybe it
control
was
and
bad
whatnot.
to make links instead of wait for the gas to make roaches.
I don't think so. I think you would have actually held it. It was just I think prioritizing the micro over the macro right here that was the big problem.
Okay. So I shouldn't have died on the creep.
Yeah, that's also a big thing. But besides that, like your Overlord scouts are good. And always keep in mind that you check the gases in his natural. And whenever you see the gases in his natural, either if they're taken or not, just tire and think really, really hard what he could be going for. I think that's the biggest tip like I can give you as far as scouting the Protoss goes. Like, when you see the gases in the natural, it's 6.5 minutes. Okay, what does this mean if he's not having gases down? And, you know, if I do see them, what does it mean if I do see them down? I think that's like the biggest thing to keep in mind. Okay. Other than that, if you have any questions, just let me know on Skype.
No, I think it's mostly like practice and remember a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I just have to get accustomed to the most of the things, I think.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, if you're like running into like a really big problem or whatever, you're like not sure what timing was this or that, just let me know. Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome to a new StarCraft II Heart of the Swarm video. Today we're gonna be focused